Okay, that was the US Top 5 for this week. Thanks, Gavin, and it really wasn't that serious, was it? All right, now listen, one group that we're extremely proud to be involved with Oz for Africa was INXS.
Yeah.
They didn't realise, I don't think on that night, when it was being done and then beamed the next day, of how many countries they were going to go to and the reaction they got back from those countries.
Yeah, it was very good, and it's about time because they're a very good band, and there's a good picture of them in the Live Aid book, as a matter of fact. I met them once at Phonogram, same record company. They were good guys, and as you say, they can be proud of themselves anyway.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, this is their next single off Listen Like Thieves, and it's a great song. A sneak preview this week, in full next week. Here it is, INXS with This Time.
Oh, man. Yes, and we're praying. This time will be the last time that we will fight like this. This time will be the last time that we will fight like this. No, I can't.
Okay, INXS with their new single, in full next week, This Time. And don't forget, they're on the front cover of the Countdown magazine, so watch out for that one. All right, listen, with Australia, we're very proud now of a lot of the groups that we've got happening in this country. What is your own personal opinion? Do you hear many of us, Australian groups or Australian records overseas?
When they start breaking through, like INXS in Britain and stuff like that, and then there's I've heard the Models, and I heard I can't remember, they were the latest one I heard, and they come into the office, you have the tapes in, and you give them a listen. You're not really aware they're Australian, and that you're just listening to another band, you know. I'm not going to make the mistake I made last bloody time. You know, this guy, it's a total lie, you know. Just because I disagree
Right, I think there's a bit of a blue going on here between Bob and... Oh, look, someone's going to end in the water. No, nearly. Number 5. Don't go, Molly. Stay here. Pseudo Echo. Number 5. On you, boys. Number 4 in Australia this week. And what a great success for Coup-d'etat. Leon and Tina. Too Young for Promises. Powerhouse did at number 3 to Vinyl's Pleasure and Pain. INXS, What You Need at number 2. Still number 1, Jimmy Barnes and I Die to Be With You Tonight. Now, I hope they've fixed up their differences. Back to Molly and Bob.
The Australian Top 5 for this week, and I think we've settled our differences now. He's right and I'm right. Okay.
Good.
Listen, the next group we've got on hasn't got a recording contract.
Yeah.
They brought their demo tape around to my place at home. I listened to it, assessed it, thought it was a very good tape, and we decided to put them on the show, which we've done with other bands. How hard was it for you to break into the industry?
Well, we did a year in Ireland, which gave us, like, we were able to get better there, out of the public eye. And then we went to England, and the punk thing was happening, so all the DJs said, oh, these guys can play. And we became the acceptable face of the new wave, and they wanted to get a handle on it, so they played us. And we got Top of the Pops, which, as you know, is the English equivalent of Countdown. And that really broke it through for us, I guess, and I hope that it breaks it for these guys. You know?
I mean, my only worry, I mean, when we have the right perhaps to make a decision, or you have that access where people bring up demo tapes to you, that there is a lot of talent that just goes by.
I like the way that Countdown is doing this, because it's becoming kind of like the Tube in England as well as Top of the Pops. So it's giving guys who haven't got a prayer any other way of giving them a chance, and some guys are going to make it and some are not, and there's only X many people can fit on one show, so you just got to live with it, you know.
Actually, you're not a bad guy, actually, after all.
Well, I mean, you're getting a lot of money to play this day, so you may as well.
Sure, he's a fool. It'll all go to Oz for Africa if I do. The adventure with Over the Walls, I'm going to take him over.